Here's a question. Can a vampire see himself in selfie mode? Because if he can, he's stoked.
Stick around, make a sound. There's more to People Town.
Looking for a boost in the bedroom? Hims is here to help you with your personalized ED treatment options, and it's all online. When your car breaks down, what do? Take it to a mechanic with no hesitations, right? You need it, and it's not something most guys can fix themselves, and you should think the exact same way about your ED. But the reality is you might be hesitant to seek help. Thankfully, through Hims, you can get access to personalized ED treatment without stepping outside your door, Jay. So start your free online visit today at hims.com/DPT. That's HIMS.com/DPT for your personalized ED treatment options.
hims.com/DPT. The products mentioned are chewable compound products which are not approved by or verified for safety or effectiveness by the FDA. Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey, Townies, welcome to another episode of Dumb People Town. Population, you. Population Holmes. Oh, Mama, I'm coming Holmes.
Oh,
They went there.
You call me dumb? Are you calling me?
No, we're saying you've come home to the lab.
How you doing? How you doing? You
You
think
once
you're better than me?
described. Oh shit!
How you
Wahlberg's upset with you.
That was not. That was
I
was
know
just
Wahlberg,
Jerry.
I didn't hear it. That
Nah,
was
that was how you doing. You been good?
You
That
been
was
good?
Dan. That
You
was
been
Dan.
good?
Get in the Dan
That would be
van.
right here.
Get in the Dan van. It's nice and comfortable.
See you. Cough it out.
Sit in
Cough
the
it
comedy hammock. There's wall-to-wall carpeting. Let's just relax,
Oh,
and we're here to go.
Wall-to-wall carpeting is when you have a real thick mane from your all the way over your dick.
It starts as your chest hair.
It's your chest
Over-
hair. It
wall
goes
to wall.
over the dick all the way to the butthole. That's wall-to-wall carpeting.
Wall to wall.
And that gentleman is Riff. That is
Number one.
Number one, put it in the box.
Put it in the box.
Put it in the
shag carpeting.
put it in the drop. All right, should we get into a story?
Why-
Pete Holmes
why
is
wait?
here. The
Why
world
wait?
is
Why wait?
Why
Dan
wait?
flew in from Philly today.
Yes, he
Jump
did.
in.
He's
from Philly.
I broke up 7 fights yesterday during the game.
Sure you did.
Oh wait, were you at a football match?
No, I was just leaning into the Philly of it all.
Good. Oh, Philly. All right, here we go. This was sent in by Kyle Andrews at Late Night Nachos. Thank you, Kyle.
Great handle.
Kyle.
All the
Did you
great
do?
handle. Late
Isn't that a
night
great
nachos.
Late
What
Night
is a
Nachos?
handle?
Just your Twitter. All right, here we
What
go.
is a handle?
Just your
the guy,
what
who
is
just
feel
drags the
terrible.
show?
It's a handle, but
is
I
Twitter?
answer correctly, honestly.
Was.
What
figure
was
Pete doesn't
Twitter?
know what a handle is.
What was Twitter? All right, here we go.
Twitter? Can I tell you what
yes,
Twitter is?
please.
What is it?
You just showed up. You've been in a
Yeah,
coma for
yeah.
10 years.
Yes.
What's Twitter?
What is this Twitter?
Texts from strangers.
There you go. That's a
That's
great
right.
Yeah,
thing.
texts from strangers.
Text from strangers.
Thoughts from strangers.
And you don't even have to reply.
No. And you can disagree with them.
Can leave them on red.
Well, if you
What does
disagree, you
that
can
mean?
let them know too.
Yeah. Go ahead and let Pepsi know.
Also, if you don't like something, you can just tell that person directly to them that you don't like
The
it.
internet is like opening a window to like the most crowded Harlem street.
Right,
And just
like,
screaming out loud.
Or it's also
hate this guy.
it's
the
also
scars are not for me.
right. It's a chance for you to answer somebody else, but also take a shot at somebody else, and they get to hear it.
That's right.
hear it.
So
That's
it's
right.
like if I'm talking to you and
Hey,
I'm saying,
Dan, I hate Pete.
Right.
You're
hey
right
Dan,
here.
you know who I hate? That J-Lo at J-Lo.
Yeah, you got to.
And
Morgan
Dan's
Murphy.
like, why?
My favorite, one of my favorite
Otherwise,
tweets
you're
of
a
all
coward.
time. Morgan Murphy.
What?
Before Twitter, I didn't know all my jokes had answers.
Thanks,
Morgan.
Murphy.
They have a little answer.
Morgan Murphy, one of the best.
One of the
One of the
A
best.
lot of people
aren't
Love Morgan.
saying it.
Probably
Coffee
one of the
versus
best.
Trump.
Probably one of the best. Probably
People
the
love him.
saddest.
People love Brent Weinbach. Underrated.
A lot of
underrated.
good guy, good shoes.
Good shoes, great. little
Always with a good coat, a sensible coat.
soft kids on him.
Wearing
He's
a
wearing
jacket.
soft.
Always with a sensible
Twin
coat.
brothers carrying the brothers.
Carrying the brothers.
Just saw Eddie
Carrying one
Pepitone's
brother.
documentary.
Eddie
Not sure how I
Pepitone, the
missed
better
it.
Buddha. Nobody calls him that. Yeah,
Tell
I
Eddie
know,
to
you
stop working out. It doesn't work if he's thin.
know. Wait, is he thin now?
He's getting there. He's getting
Wow,
healthy.
you got to lose a full Pepitone to even get it. I'm down to Pepitone.
By the way, he's looking very Pepitone.
Pepitone.
He went to Pepitone Boys.
Do you want a bulk or
and he got-
Pepitone?
I want a Pepitone up.
Just so I
Take
can
it, Jay.
shout. All right, check it. Here's the headline.
That freaks me out, a skinny Pepitone.
Uh,
That's like American Horror Story.
That's on the other menu at Cheesecake Factory.
That's right.
Can I
Yeah,
just get
this
the
is
skinny
delicious.
Pepitone?
He'll have a Cobb salad and the lady will have a skinny.
But in the menu, it's still 8,000.
Yeah,
calories.
exactly. Yeah,
The
don't
skinny pepperoni is 8,000.
Well,
don't make my
pepper-
good choice bad to me.
It's a pepperoni martini. That's the
I don't
problem.
know
Look,
that we
I'm
need
not
stories.
the first to this, but don't put the calories in the fucking
Don't
cheese
do it.
Do it.
I know.
Don't do it. We're here to indulge.
We're here to enjoy.
Maria just got divorced and we're celebrating.
That's. I mean,
we
I
just got custody of 3 of the kids. Let's celebrate.
That's worth an avocado egg roll.
am I the first person to say that I want to start a dating app called Unhinged?
Yeah.
Unhinged.
And
for the
literally, you get to
insane.
know, like, she's crazy. She'll call you every day, but she's available,
Yes.
and then you're in it.
Light stalking.
He's an asshole.
Light.
He'll take control of your life. He'll try to control your mind.
He
Light
will
stalking.
explain your job to you.
Yes. He's writing a manifesto. He's on Unhinged.
They don't
Where'd you
call
meet
it a
him?
womanifesto.
Where did you?
Something about having a
That's
wiener. You
great.
want to tell the government
Just
what you're going to
please,
do
get on,
in the woods.
Pete, just go on Blue Sky and just write, they don't call it a
Womanifesto.
womanifesto. That's all you need to say.
and then get
That is
off.
an
And then get
entire,
off.
They don't call
that's
it a
an
woman-
entire joke.
Here's a dad question. What is Blue Sky?
Twitter before the anger gets
Nice
there.
Twitter.
Oh, it's nice Twitter.
So far, yeah.
So far.
Ron Funches presents Twitter.
Thank you. Giggly Twitter.
In Giggle Vision.
Everybody.
All right, you ready?
Here we go. Messes up my life. This is a headline.
That was the
That's not my
headline.
life.
Okay.
Messes up my life.
Messes up my life.
How a typo led to a Maryland woman being declared dead.
Okay. Now,
Not
Maybe the
DED,
type-
not I'm dead from that story.
Right.
Dead.
DEAD.
Jimmy Carter was dead a few years before he died.
He
Remember
was.
that?
Was he
Like
really?
broke wide
that
one
true?
day on the news. Oh yeah, like
Who else
everybody
is
had
dead
report-
that isn't dead?
Remember
There's
there were
a
like
lot
dead.
of deads
Yeah,
not
remember
dead.
that people kept
Was it Mark
reporting.
Twain? Mark Twain was dead, not dead.
Newman
Reports of
from
my
Seinfeld
Newman
dead,
from
has been
Seinfeld.
dead
He's
for
been
like
dead
Reports
for
of my
years.
death have been greatly exaggerated. Wasn't that the Mark
that was,
Twain?
I believe, that was Wayne Knight, Newman.
Wayne Knight.
Nice.
Wayne Knight. Wayne Knight lived in our first apartment in New York City.
Skinny night. That's
While,
like you got pepitones.
here's the crazy thing. While we were there.
No.
Not true.
No.
Okay, a Maryland woman trying to renew her driver's license was turned away because she had been declared dead.
Right.
Driving her into the painstaking process of bringing herself back to life.
So you're the DMV worker. You look at the woman who is clearly alive in front of you, and you say, "Sorry, ma'am, you
Nothing
cannot
I
get a
can do."
license
Why?
because you're dead.
You're dead.
You're dead.
What is this? Beetlejuice? Beetlejuice? I don't acknowledge the first one.
You're dead.
Only Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
she had to whisper, "I see dead people."
It was like,
No, that's just Haley Joel Osment. He's
Is
trying to
this
get
a
Haley
ghost?
Joel works at the DMV.
He just
Is
needs
this a ghost? I mean,
That's dumb.
that's
dumb.
stupid. To be
That's right on
looking
brand.
to be looking at the person and saying you can't get a license because you're dead.
You're dead.
You're dead.
You're dead.
Yeah, you should
dead
be able
to
to just
me.
unclip.
Look at her. She's
dead.
Oh,
Look at her.
Jewish mothers won't give you a license either because you're dead to them.
She's dead.
She's
You're
dead
dead
to
to
me.
me. I
To
ripped
whom?
my clothes.
I would say to whom?
Because he doesn't call. All right, Nicole Paulino of Gaithersburg was shocked by what popped up in the Maryland Motor Vehicle Administration system. Remember,
So it's like, is it Baltimore, Maryland?
let's get
hon?
out here to Royster's
You're dead. You're dead, hon.
You're
You're
dead,
dead.
to me, hon.
You're
All right.
dead.
It then appears that I am deceased, she said. I got a little frightened. Why
Why
are
would you
scared?
get frightened?
You know, to be scared.
Honest
You know
question,
you're not
You
before
dead.
know
he
you're
says
alive.
anymore.
When she got scared that she's dead?
Dead, yeah.
That's like, remember that viral internet video where it was audio where someone called 911 and they ate a pot brownie and they
Oh,
went,
yeah.
"We
It's a
think-
cop.
We think we're dead.
We think
Yeah.
we're dead.
It's a
We
cop.
think we're dead.
Yeah, we're dead.
And then he went and got a license and he's like, you're dead. He's like, I knew it.
You're not
I knew I'm dead.
Before
What a
Jason-
relief if we were dead. If I told you you're dead, wouldn't you be so relieved?
my God,
I'd be
you're
like,
like,
Dan,
oh,
you're
freedom.
dead. And you'd be like, how did it happen? I'd
Right.
be like, you want to see the video?
I'd just start walking.
It would be the best.
Yeah.
playing with house money.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't have to worry about dying
The
again.
thing you're so worried about.
Oh, my God.
And then I'd be like, there is afterlife dead, though. You're going to die here.
You're
as
going to
well.
die again? Oh, God.
But guess what? That'll be a surprise, too. And I'll just be like, you're dead
good.
again.
That would be the best.
It would be the best.
And Deadflix still won't do our special. when
Dead
we're
flicks.
They won't do our
Come
special.
on.
All right, I have a question.
Wait, if you were dead, Netflix would do
your special.
We don't have
For
enough dead.
sure.
We don't have enough dead people specials on there.
Sure, they have fans, but are they dead?
Are
That's
they
what
dead?
they're saying over there.
Sklar Brothers dead to you.
It's good.
Dead, dead to us.
I have a legal process question.
Yes. Sure.
But before he says any more,
Uh-huh.
We
For-
almost
for-
went to law
for
school.
the three of us,
Yeah.
where's the first place you go if
you're
you're
dead.
supposedly dead?
Oh.
If
My
you
guess
think
would-
you're dead?
Yeah, where just on your own brain power. You haven't looked anything up.
Post
My guess-
office.
Okay, I don't know if that's bad. Because my
look
guess
up?
was county clerk.
Yeah, you got to go
Does that
to
sound
a
right?
notary.
Oh my God.
You're gonna get
Will
notarized
you write
alive?
down that I'm dead
Yeah.
and then stamp
Can
it?
you verify?
Then you are notarized alive.
City of
County
Glendale.
clerk feels right.
Look, county clerk is good.
Registrar.
Yeah, you got to go to
That's
where
a college, isn't it?
go to
No.
where they
The bursar's office.
The
Go to
comptroller?
birth certificate,
Birth
death
cer-
certificate.
Yes. Yes. I got to go to the birther office.
But if
I got to
you're-
start
if-
spreading rumors that I'm not alive.
LA,
Yes,
you
never
go to like
mind. I don't
LA
know.
County.
You know who does it?
insurance. Go
You-
claim your own
You
death
know who does it
insurance.
directly? Karen Bass,
Run.
mayor of LA. She does it.
Oh, on the side.
She'll do that instead of
Yeah.
showing up for a fire. All right.
Do you think you're dead? Come to me and I will.
We will do it. How many times have you been dead? I'm Sweet James. All right, here we go.
Sweet James
Bergener?
There's something in Sweet James'
Sweet James
eyes
Bergener?
that I
is
don't
scary.
trust.
That
He's
really?
got- he has
might be dead.
serpentine
Yes,
eyes.
he does
might
have
be
serpentine.
dead.
More
He
of
has
a Peter
serpentine
Francis
eyes.
Geraci
And I
guy.
don't like a grown man that's like, I'm Sweet James. I'm a lawyer, but I'm Sweet James.
Sweet James Bergener.
No. And I don't like the insurance companies that are like, I'm just a lady with a dog. Yeah, well, I just killed a kid.
Right.
What about? And I need help.
What
That
about
was- that was-
Adriana?
You
That
insure
was
that?
too dark.
So
I'm just
dark.
saying the road has a lot of stuff.
Just saying, if you put,
No, edit it out.
No, if you
Yeah.
put-
Get it
no,
out.
it's saying
Edit it out.
if you put the dog in the ad, you're never going to be able to deal with serious stuff.
That's
You know
what I'm saying.
It's just
So the riff stands.
the riff
The
stands.
riff is very
I
hard.
say the
I'll
riff
allow
stands.
it. I'll allow it. All right.
Plus, we're all dead, so it doesn't matter.
It then appears that I'm deceased. I've got a little frightened. I'm not going to lie, and surprised because I'm alive. I'm
Right.
here.
Right.
Okay.
In surprise.
The MVA told Paulino they couldn't renew her license, she said. She also got a letter from the IRS saying deceased taxpayer. Health insurance was canceled. I mean, this is causing
bad.
a problem.
This is bad.
for her and her 3 kids. Medical bills are piling up. She can't
What?
get the inhaler
No.
she needs for her asthma. She
No.
is going to die.
She's going to die.
She
could
gonna die.
She will die because
As
she's
a result
dead.
of being deceased, she will die.
Because you're dead, we're not gonna.
You're going to die.
You don't get an inhaler.
You know what the worst
The
thing?
first thing dead people stop doing is inhaler.
The Domino's app doesn't even work.
Not gonna give you an exhaler either.
No, you get one exhale and that's it. One and then you're
You
done.
did your big one.
It's a one and done. A final.
Lyft
gasp.
doesn't know where to pick me up. I'm not showing up on their app. All right.
I can't see myself in mirrors. That's the worst part of finding out that you're dead. You are going to die.
And why do vampires look so slick if they
did-
can't see themselves?
Yeah, they should be. There should be more fashion
They should
faux
look like
pas.
Zach Galifianakis.
Some hair should be out of place, right? Just something.
Should be like, good evening.
Every or like the
Calic.
one
button off.
There can always be one button off.
or like a big piece
He has
of like.
blood coming out of his mouth.
You got a little.
Good evening.
No,
Trying
no,
to be
you
slick
got
with a candelabra.
You got, Julie were like, you got a
You
little.
got a little something.
Nope.
He's got one
Other
ball
side.
coming
I
out.
can't see it in
I
a mirror.
can't see in the mirror.
can't see it in the mirror.
Here's a question. Can a vampire see himself in selfie mode? Because if he can, he's stoked.
Yeah.
He is.
That
Really?
This
That's
is the
him finding out.
workaround. This is the
This is the
workaround.
workaround.
Because it's a camera. It's not.
It's a camera. You can photograph a vampire.
You can, but you're
Yeah.
not. But you can't see it in a mirror.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And a mirror is just a camera of nature.
Right.
A
You know
mirror
what? Put
is,
that on Blue Sky.
A mirror
Hey, everybody.
is
Not a woman,
stream.
Festo.
Here's
A
me
mirror is
explaining
just-
a mirror to a caveman. It's a stream. You know how sometimes you look at a stream?
Yeah.
and you can see,
See
yourself
yourself.
in it.
This is so.
You know when a stream is still?
You know when it streams on
Hey,
your
you know
wall.
what the best part is that the mirror is, you know what it's made out of? The sand next to the stream.
Yeah, we melted it down.
Yeah.
It's easy to know.
Glass,
This equals
glass
this.
and mirrors are so weird. Just heat up sand.
I think glass and mirrors is all smoke and mirrors.
You are my talented friend. It's all smoke and mirrors.
She said this really messes up my life.
Yes.
It has
Your
affected
afterlife.
me a lot.
You don't have a life, lady.
You did.
You did. News reached out to various Maryland government agencies to figure out how this could have happened. Then Paulino got a call from Social Security. She said they told me the mistake was due to a typo.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
How does
Well-
this not happen more often?
Well,
Well, here
well.
we go.
Typo.
I'm showing up at that office. According,
So, here's the good news. It's only going to take you 18 weeks to
But
go
here's the
through
thing.
the process to figure it out.
good luck inhaling.
This is being read to us as though walked into the DMV, then everything started piling up.
Right.
The DMV is when she was confronted with the ramifications
Totally.
of it, but she
Like,
had
why
to
are
be
you
had
getting
been dead
stuff.
already. Yeah.
The insurance company, nothing moves fast.
No.
yeah.
Like this had to be weeks or months of her being like, "What am I getting this?"
It was
mail
in the
for?"
making.
Yeah.
It was in the offing.
She got AARIP magazine.
We got there.
We got there. I didn't have it.
Yeah.
And then you saw me
we
get
got
there.
found it.
Then
You
you
found
saw
it.
me
Yeah,
get
we
there.
got there. It's one of those like double landings.
Yeah.
You bounced
You know, because we fly enough that you can tell when it's going to
Yeah.
be really smooth.
Yeah.
You can tell when it's like, oh, we're above for long enough that this is going to stay in, and then there's ones you can go, we're going to bounce.
I appreciate that
Yeah.
so much, and I
So
feel
true.
like a connoisseur.
Yeah.
I often say to the pilot on the way out,
Good job.
Great landing.
Great landing.
Yeah.
great landing.
And Dan, if you get the double bounce, will from the back of the plane be like, "Are we all good up there? Yeah, everyone good? Everybody good? You guys all right? All right.
Sometimes, for old time's sake, I'll just start a clap. Do you remember when everybody used to clap?
You
at the
should
landing?
clap every time.
Remember.
Sometimes I'll do it. If I'm with someone else, I'll be like, we're clapping at the end of this flight. And they're like, do not. And I would get a clap going.
You could. I bet.
Oh, yes.
Here's a premise.
You can
at the
always-
end of the movie,
you can always get a clap
It's the
going.
same
I can't
clap
with this.
At the end of a movie and the end of a flight, it's the same clap.
Okay.
People clap
It's the
Stop.
same
Wicked.
clap.
All right.
At the end of The Wizard
No,
of Me,
no,
everyone
no.
clapped. And I'm like,
It's the same
guys.
clap.
Can I please say this? I went to go see Pirates of the Caribbean or Caribbean. Talk me down. Caribbean or
Caribbean.
Caribbean.
It's Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
And then you
It's
go to the
and
Caribbean.
you go to the Caribbean.
If you want to go to a Caribbean brunch, you
Right,
go to
so
a Caribbean
Rugs
brunch.
are Oriental.
People,
Wait a minute.
Salads are Asian. All right, go ahead.
I'll have the Chinese Asian salad.
People are so
the Asian Americans.
Wait,
I
wasn't
go
quite
to
right.
Pirates of the Caribbean 2.
Yes.
The premiere of it in Long
It's
Island.
not the premiere.
Dead man tell no tales.
You're saying that wrong. It's not
It's
the
the
premiere.
opening weekend.
Yes.
First
the
time it's
premiere.
being shown on a screen.
Okay.
Friday night in Long Island. This is years ago. I went with Amy. Packed theater. I
So
mean,
it's themed.
packed.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
just going.
You took your wife?
I took my wife.
Real quick.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I take my wife to
Nice.
Disney because I
That's
spend
nice,
bucks.
Petey.
And we go, and Jack Sparrow comes on the screen for the first time. People cheer. And I turn to my wife and I'm like, who's that for? Who's that for if not for
Each
these
other.
people?
It's for each
no!
other.
Who's it for?
I
He can't
agree.
hear you.
I agree.
He can't hear you.
I agree.
Thank you. I agree. He can't hear
Getting-
you. Probably the worst clapping I've
That to
ever
me is
heard.
wild.
Wild.
Because the
Wild.
end, I could see it's a release of like, we watched it.
But when he comes
But
on,
the sitcom Kramer Urkel entrance for someone to walk on
So
and
wait,
everybody.
so
That's
wait, speaking
wild.
of that, Jay and I, this is how I knew we were going to stand-up comedy. Okay,
We were
when we were
teenagers.
young, like maybe like 12 or 13 years old, we go to see
The Muni at the
at the
outdoor.
Muni, Annie Get Your Gun. We
Sure.
go to
Yeah,
Florence
yeah,
Henderson and
yeah.
Annie Get Your Gun. Outdoor, it's like the Hollywood Bowl, 11,000 people. Apparently, the dog in Annie Get Your Gun played Tiger on the Brady Bunch. Okay, this is the same dog.
Of course, yeah.
Great dog.
And they made a point to say that in the program.
I bet they did.
Tiger, St.
100%.
Louis. We're excited.
Yes, of course.
Right, we're excited. Dog comes on for the first time, walks on, everybody applauds.
I love it.
I'm like, who is that for?
Who's it for?
Dog doesn't know what it means.
I have a real
He's
question.
a TV dog. He
He's a
doesn't
TV
know.
dog.
Throw a milk
I have
boat
a
up there,
real-
he'll be thankful.
a real inside your heart question for the
We
three
made that
of you.
joke. Who does he?
Who's
Because
that
I think
for?
these days are gone. But have you ever thought about what that feeling must have been like
For the
in
dog?
the 80s, 90s, and 70s?
To walk.
To be a character or an entertainment personality, and you walk onto the set for the 3-camera episode that you're
People clap.
doing,
And
and
people-
you have to take the pause. What that must
No,
have
that was
felt
the best
like,
moment.
what
Best
that
moment
must
in
have
extras.
felt like-
Extras. Best moment in extras ever. Chris Martin on the thing in the not
in the show without a fourth wall. I mean, with the
Yeah,
fourth,
with
yes,
the fourth
yeah.
wall.
they applaud for him and he acknowledges
Acknowledges
it
the
from the
audience.
studio audience.
But it happened. You remember, we've seen it. Sammy
still
Davis
happens.
Jr. would walk on,
I
the
saw
place
it.
would go insane. He would give a little tip, and then they would start the scene. That's over.
I
But
saw-
imagine in your little
would be
entertainer
the
heart.
Who'd you see?
John Mahoney from Frasier, the dad.
Yes.
I saw him in a play because I'm cultured.
Yes, you
course.
are.
I'm sorry. Am I yogurt over here?
sorry.
You're good.
I'm so cultured.
Didn't
He
realize this
comes
is
out,
an
but it's a
NPR.
drama. It's like a serious thing.
Yeah.
Nobody cared. He came out, everyone cheered, and he's like, "She's dead." Everyone's like,
I raped your cousin. No,
No,
you're not
and he's
listening.
like- and he stayed in character.
yeah. Of course.
I'm gonna,
That's hard.
I'm gonna,
Used it.
I'm gonna
Used
yes and
it.
you. Here's, I think, the best thing that's ever happened to men.
Okay.
That could happen.
Okay.
You're in a beautiful suit. You're backstage in Las Vegas.
Yes, sir.
You have a lit cigarette.
Of course.
You walk out. It's a shiny black stage, but the house lights are down.
Yes.
You come out. The lights aren't even up yet, and you go, I get no kick from
then
champagne,
the
and the light comes on,
applause.
and the
Crowd goes nuts.
and the
Nuts.
swell of the
Yes.
band,
Nuts. Yes.
and then everyone claps.
Yes.
The smoke.
Sinatra got this all the time. He'd get
Bublé.
the 1 or 2 lines out,
Bublé.
big applause,
Bublé.
go back into the song.
Bublé would
Bublé.
get it, but the
Bublé.
difference is like Sinatra didn't have to like feel bad about it.
No.
Bublé has to be like,
Sorry.
the flautist is also excellent.
Everybody's here.
Frankie was like, shut the fuck up, it's for me.
It's my time. Bublé
And
is
I
like,
did it
I
my way.
need to take this moment to acknowledge
Yeah.
the fact that we are on land that isn't our own. Shut the fuck up. I did it my way.
Where were you, Jason?
According to the representatives at a funeral home, tried to report someone else dead. A funeral home tried to report someone else dead, but got 1 digit wrong in the social security
Nope.
number.
Funeral home
Submitting
so it's
Paulino's
right, the
number
corner.
said it affected my health, my mental health, and she said trailing off crying.
I'm going to say it. Where does funeral home get off with home?
It's
Yeah,
not a
it's
home.
not a home.
It's not a home.
It
It's a
isn't.
place where we went on that sad afternoon.
Yes,
And
it's
the
not a
carpet
home.
smells like tears.
It's a
No,
place
we
for
picked a box.
Piano
we
music
picked out
and
boxes.
lilies.
We picked- there-
Piano
it's
music
soft
and lilies.
organ.
Yeah.
You know what sucks is my favorite music is muted organ music. So
Really?
I just have to
Hard.
go to funerals and be like,
That's all right, man.
It's my. I
love
"This
this
is my
one.
shit. Muted organ.
It's my jam.
That's what my wife calls me.
Muted,
muted
organ. That's what she calls your penis, the muted organ.
She's like, can we take the volume down on that?
you
It's
can-
already muted.
well, you
And
can-
he's got the full wall-to-wall carpeting down
You
there.
can literally hear the pedal being stepped on.
You are too funny. You're
Yeah.
too funny. I like my organ so muted. 'Cause
I want to hear.
There's one of the you pull it out and it's
I want to
suddenly-
hear the pedal go back up.
There's one of the pop-ups you pull out that makes it sound like it's under a pillow. I want that, and I want it to be so soft
That dull
that you
dumb
hear
sound.
the
This could be an entire show called Church Talk.
church
We are.
talk.
This is
That's
such a
church
church
talk.
take.
And Jay and I
That's
would be
church
all
talk.
over.
I'd
it.
be all
The
up in
two
that.
Jews here. We'd be
That's
all
only
over
been
why
to church twice.
there was full Jewish respect in that.
Oh,
my
only
God.
been to
I
church
mean-
twice. I know exactly what you're talking
Oh
about.
yeah. Oh my God.
You
Yep.
hear the foot. Remember on The Sopranos, you could always hear his feet scuffing.
Oh.
Do you remember that?
His breathing. We said
And
his breathing was like a
breathing-
character.
His breathing had a different agent.
His breathing is
unbelievable.
Knock it out
You
with
need
the
some breathing?
knock it out with the drums, AJ.
Okay, here we go.
JJ!
Records are highly accurate, and more than 3 million death reports they received every year. At least, I'm not going to tell you what percent of what percent are need to be corrected.
James Adomian
but
bit?
how many reports are wrong each year?
1% of the one.
How many?
I mean, I gave you the percentage.
Like how
you
many
can do the
people are
math.
falsely identified
Yes,
as dead
as
every
dead.
year?
Every
So
year.
I think this
In
is
the
a remarkable
country?
scenario. But how many times does this happen a year in the country?
Oh, 20%.
Out of 3 million.
Out of
Is it a
3
number or a
million,
percentage?
What are you
I'm
talking
going to say 3,000 times a year.
3,000 times a year out
All
of
right,
3
all
million.
right, fine. Go ahead, Dan.
Because I'm going to be honest, I haven't brought it up yet, but it happened to me.
Did it really? No. 10,000 times.
20,000 times a year.
20,000 times? All right, one of you is exactly right.
Oh, I'm gonna switch to Petey's.
You're switching in PDs?
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
he
going-
did look
I'm
at me
going
when he said
3,000.
one of you.
I
I know,
You don't
he-
know what?
I
can
just
throw it
heard a
around.
loafer shoe lift off of the fucking organ.
Thump.
I'm gonna switch to Petey's.
You're going to say a black dress sock reconnecting with the loafer.
Gold toe. Gold toe.
Of course, gold toe. The kind of frantic shuffling to be like boom boom.
As his wife Linda helps with the communion or the offering. Yeah. Yeah.
Pass it around. All right, you say move to Pete. 3. What do you say, Dan? Dan, are you going to stay? Dan, are you going to stay at 20K?
Peace be with you.
Dan, are you staying at 20?
Yeah.
Stop whispering.
All right,
Good-
get your
good
answers in.
tidings.
Randy, you should have stayed. 10,000
Ah!
reports are wrong every
I
year.
thought Pete was
Happens almost on a
Yeah.
daily basis.
convinced me.
Almost
Said,
daily.
yeah, Joseph McClellan told News 4. He's built a business out of bringing people back from the dead.
Of course he can.
This could be a show on CBS.
Give me the paddles.
The Life
Here I
Giver.
come.
The impact is the worst impact you can have on your credit report.
CPRIP.
Nice.
Right? This is building on his.
Wait, it sucks for your credit
Yeah, it's the
'Cause you have
worst
to,
impact
like-
you have on your credit report.
Yeah,
because you died.
because you died.
Yeah, a Prince George County family felt that impact 2 years ago when 13-year-old Elise Allen was declared dead.
What?
Sounds crazy. Me on the phone arguing with somebody trying to explain to them my daughter is not dead. Darby Nye of Arlington, Virginia was declared dead in 2021, alive in 2022, and then dead again in 2023.
Wait,
at
when
that
she
point,
really
it's on
died?
you.
No. It
Dead.
impacted her insurance
she
and
got
her pension. She's alive the whole
Double
time.
wrongfully dead?
Double
Dead again.
wrongfully dead.
Double dead? What is that?
Double
Jason
dead.
Statham movie? I'm double dead.
Double dead.
I'll come back and I'll be triple dead.
Me,
Jason
Statham.
Jason.
This is him calling his name.
I'm Jason
Statham.
And he fucks it up too.
Checking.
I'm Jason Statham.
Agent.
I'm Jason Statham. Then he storms out.
No, he's like Statham. Agent. 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 I want to talk to a person.
Jason. Wait, what did you say? Statham. Jason.
Jathan Statham.
You know why I'm leaving you, don't you? Because I'm Jason.
Jason Statham.
I'm Jason Statham. Fuck. But he won't come back.
And you're talking to a dead man.
And I'm triple dead, love.
I've been watching Jason Statham movies, and I've had the volume up at like 40, and I'm like, it still needs to go higher.
I can't
I
hear-
cannot
I
hear what
cannot
he's
hear what
saying.
he's
He's whispering.
He's whispering.
He's whispering.
Whisper
He'd be
acts.
whispering.
He needs to Pepitone.
Paulino said that after News 4 got involved, she finally got a letter from Social Security Administration Wednesday saying she's been officially brought back to life. Like they did her a
You
favor.
didn't do anything.
Look what we did for you.
Hey, you should be grateful. There's a lot of that.
I tried doing it myself, and I didn't get anything resolved. If it wasn't for NBC News saved her.
Come on now.
Sorry, did you say NBC Nudes?
NBC News.
The horniest man on earth. NBC Nudes.
All nudes.
Nightly nudes.
All night.
There's nudes nightly.
Nightly nudes.
Wait,
Dun.
strip club called Nightly
Nightly
Nudes.
nudes.
Nightly nudes.
This
Hilarious.
is where we teach
Every
you.
stripper's at a desk.
24-hour nude cycle.
Ba, 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 ba.
Where do you get your nudes from?
I'm
the
addicted
internet.
to online
Who's your
nudes.
internet? Who's your nude source?
America's most trusted nude source.
Let's see. Barbara's coming in on the top of the radar. Oh, God, I see the heat.
That's
The heat signature.
The heat signature.
That's just the kind of hard nude I like. All right. Social Security
Fake
says
nudes.
Fake
Sorry.
Breaking nudes.
One more. Breaking nudes. That last 69 was fake nudes.
Fake nudes. Social Security said anyone mistakenly declared dead should contact them as soon as possible so they can take immediate action.
Contact who?
Them.
Social Security. You'll have to provide at least
that's
one
you go.
form of current identification and make sure you get that letter confirming you're
And
alive.
a pulse.
Let me hand
Yeah.
you this letter that proves that I'm alive in order to fix all the other issues. I want to try and see if I got her age on there somewhere.
you get
Or
her
maybe
age
that
on
was the
there?
only thing. No.
57.
No, but isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
But
I mean,
you
it's
could
not her
spend
fault.
your own life
To me, Jay.
insurance. Am I the only one with a robust enough policy that I'm like, this would be good news?
No, I have a big policy. Ooh, I shouldn't have said that.
Oh,
I got a
this
big
guy's
policy.
got
I
a big policy.
Probably the biggest policy in the world.
All right, let's take a break.
One of the things, my policy is quite large.
It's quite large.
I love that you merge him a little bit with like old Travolta.
Yeah, that was wrong.
It was-
You know what? I
it's-
wrote a Woody Allen joke. It'll take us into the break.
Okay, let's hear it.
I had an out-of-body experience. Unfortunately, it was during a massage.
Great. All right, guys, we take a break. We come back. Petey Holmes is with us. I'm so excited. We'll be right back.
Stick around, make a sound. There's more to People Town.
Hey, gang, welcome back to the show. Before we get into how you can follow the great Pete Holmes, see him live, see him whenever he does his thing, and he just taped a new special, which will be out somewhere. We don't know
some
where.
point.
We'll figure it out.
We'll tell you how to support
Somebody around here has to have some vision.
Right. And they will.
Referencing an off-mic conversation.
no,
is
that'll happen.
that good podcasting?
It's great.
Yeah.
I
To
love it.
reference an off-mic conversation?
Why not? So
Where are you
let's-
going to be, boys?
So we should tell you where we're going to be and where you can catch us. So we have, if this comes out before the 6th, we're doing another Tag It at the Comedy Store on the 6th. Last
Tag
night.
it!
Fun show.
So fun, and we've tagged many of both of y'all's
And
things.
it's
been-
truly a joy in our lives.
You guys are easy because you both write phenomenal structures for jokes. So then when we come in, we're like, oh, we just
But
drop
if
it
you
in.
also said this and this and this and this,
We drop
You
it in
make
the
it very
buckets
easy.
that you so neatly set up. So it is a joy to do it for you guys. But Nick Thune's on that show. Chris Spencer's on that show. Somebody else, I think.
Jeremiah Watkins,
And
more.
And more. So that's going to be great. Supersklars.com for that. And then we're starting to sell tickets for Detroit, which is happening. We're going to be at the Aspen Comedy Festival, of all places. I didn't realize that was still happening.
Yeah.
We're going back to do the Wheeler Opera House. That's going to be fantastic on March 12th.
Wait,
Nice.
it's
Yeah.
back?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't
guess
know.
it
We're
is.
going.
I thought the DMV declared that one.
No,
dead.
Because it's not
Social
dead.
Security said it was back.
It's one number off.
one-
One number off.
So we're there on the 12th. And
I feel it.
And then
You'd be amazed at how much Rory and I do this.
And then the
We have an
13th.
entire
The
thing about how
electricity.
close can we get without touching?
The
Now
electricity.
close your eyes and tell me when I move it away.
Okay, you moved.
Nope,
Damn it.
he stayed. He
Stayed.
stayed.
I wasn't
Anyway.
even trying to trick you. I wanted.
No,
you
I
to-
felt
No,
it.
he wanted
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, no, I
Maybe
felt like
Maybe
it
because
was-
you closed your eyes, there was less juice.
Detroit, Minneapolis, and Denver, and
Sorry,
then
Detroit's
the
in
Moontar
Michigan,
Comedy
not
Festival. Anyway, good
Minneapolis.
stuff. Good stuff.
Good stuff.
All around, superscholars.com. We want to look. We just had great shows in La Jolla, so thank you to everyone who came out for those shows. So let's just keep it rolling, shall we? Superscholars.com, and then I will let you know when the movie Science Fair that we were in is out. Oh, and Night Court. We did Night Court, which was so much fun, and that'll be out in like a month or so.
cute.
Anyway,
They're not bringing Randy, her ex-boyfriend, back this season.
oh, did you? You did? Oh,
You were Randy,
You
her
were great on that.
ex-boyfriend.
Yes, you were.
I did
Yes,
not
you
know
were.
I did not
Pete.
know you
What's
did
Randy?
this.
I do remember that. Maybe you will come back.
Yeah, right.
Bring him back.
Yeah, right.
Bring us back.
Rouch is like crumpling up a picture of my face right now.
Nah,
Just
not happening.
shitting all over.
Can I just tell you? Can I tell you that,
That was super fun.
Super
That
fun.
show. That's
to
so
see
so
that
fun.
show done like a multicam sitcom done on the highest level. That's what we
really?
felt as we were there.
I love
Just
that.
Lovely.
Love
I
it.
don't disagree.
What
Just-
what dates do you have coming
Yeah,
up? Where are you
Petey,
gonna
how-
be? Let's get people
Oh,
out.
fun.
when is this coming out?
This might come out
Next couple weeks. Next
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Well, Arizona.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh man, I'm gonna
Stand up
look it up.
live? No.
I don't know where I am in Arizona.
You don't
Oh,
know
this
where
is
you are
on
in
airplane
Arizona.
mode.
Oh,
Don't open
Damn
settings.
it. Come on.
Don't open settings.
Help him get there. When's your next Largo? Are you doing
Largo is on February 15th.
That's
Ooh,
a great
little
one.
Valentine's trip.
Oh my God, you're so right.
That is a Valentine's Day.
Look, here we go. Here it is. Salt Lake City's this weekend. Phoenix, Los Angeles on February 15th. Vancouver just added a
Hey now.
second show there.
Great.
Austin, Texas, Nashville, and then Royal Oak, Michigan.
Oh yeah, you're doing when you in Royal Oak.
That one isn't for a while because I have to write
That's
a
Mark
new
Ridley's
hour
Comedy
by then.
Castle.
We're doing Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle.
I love
Oh,
it.
it is Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle.
Great
love
room,
it. A
unbelievable
phenomenal
room.
room.
I love
Beautiful.
it.
And I'm friends with his son, Ryan Ridley.
Oh,
He started in Chicago with me.
Believe it or
Good
not.
man. Peter
Ridley's
Parker
believe it.
style.
Ridley's
Nice.
Believe It or Not.
I do believe it.
And not. Okay.
Also not.
All dates, PeteHolmes.com.
.com.
There you go. I do that.
Follow
let's
him.
Jump into
Support
this,
him.
shall
Okay.
we?
Yes.
Sent in by Eric James Hiltner at EJH3K.
And we are all Hiltner's honors.
Hiltner's
members.
honors point.
It helps us get better pillows. That's right.
Do they give you better pillows?
Yeah, otherwise they give you those square ones.
Wait, if you're an honors member, they give you a better pillow?
If you're a Hiltner honors,
I don't know.
I
This guy.
would upgrade if it was pillow.
Warm chocolate chip cookies.
You're
You got to
right.
join the Hiltner program.
Laszlo fires
Fauci?
Laszlo fires fascist falconer for posting penis implant pictures. Best headline ever. And I can't believe I
Can
screwed
you
it
say
up.
it one more time?
Say it one more time.
Excuse me, Lazio. Lazio is a soccer team. I said Laszlo.
Okay.
It's Lazio. It's a soccer team in
Okay.
Italy. Fires fascist falconer for posting penis implant pictures.
Okay, Luigi Mangione
Yeah, that's a good. Are you
had
ready?
a penis implant
He did.
On Monday,
on Monday.
Italian soccer
Healthcare
club
wouldn't cover it.
Lazio fired its longtime
And
falconer.
now we know what happened.
Because he's a fascist penis
He's a
poster.
fascist falconer, Juan Bernabe, which I would argue that probably a lot of people are fascist if you're a falconer because you believe you have power over animals.
Right.
That's right.
When
with
you're
the
a
little
falconer, you extend your fucking arm, it flies away, it knows to come back to
hood. I love
your
that you're like,
arm.
It flies away.
Flies away and it comes back to your arm.
With a hood on.
With a hood on it.
Even your birds wear hoods.
Lands on.
Does the bird need blinders? Anyway, looks like someone's got the real blinders
Hey,
on.
right?
So this Spaniard who was working for an Italian club because apparently
Spaniard's one of those words. I know you don't mean it in a bad way, but
you
so this
Spaniard.
Spaniard.
It's like bastard. They
It is.
Spaniard.
It's bad.
It's Spaniard.
I think dirty Spaniard is something you cannot
It does give it
say.
a connotation.
But
Post-
this guy is a dirty Spaniard. He posted photos on social media of himself
Wait for it.
following a penile implant surgery. In
Okay.
a statement, Lazio said, "We and historic symbol of and the historic symbol of the eagle can no longer be associated with a person who has his behavior has made the continuation of any relationship impossible." Which I'm sure he said to a few birds along the way.
Sure, yeah.
I'm sure you said that to all the birds.
The club also said it was, quote, stunned to see the photos. I mean, they couldn't believe how big his junk was.
Hey, come on.
The club, as a result of Bernabe's firing, the club's eagle, Olympia, will not fly at an upcoming match, as is tradition.
So now the eagle has to suffer
taking it
because
on
of
the
this
bird?
guy?
That's right.
That's his big gig.
Yeah.
He's like the dog from the Brady Bunch.
Yay. Tiger, yay. We made it. to
You
St.
mean
Louis.
Tiger?
Lazio's statement acknowledged the hurt that will be felt by the club's fans over Olympia's absence. Really? Is that like who's coming to the thing being like,
Where's the eagle?
Where's he at?
I feel
I came for the eagle, I guess I'll stay for the
The
soccer.
same people that go to air shows are big
Maybe.
into like the eagle. Maybe
Sure, but like,
But
if
you don't
you're at
need
a
to go to a soccer
at a
match to
football
see an
match.
eagle for.
Where are you gonna go see an eagle?
an eagle's an
zoo?
impressive animal.
An eagle,
The zoo?
eagle and falcon are very
I
different.
was
by the way.
playing.
Yeah, but he's the
Red
falconer.
He is the
Dead
falconer,
Redemption
Does eagle
2.
work?
I saw an eagle, didn't shoot it.
You
That's
saw an eagle
respect.
where? What?
In Red Dead Redemption 2, and I didn't shoot it.
And is that an option to shoot?
You can shoot whatever you want.
And if you get an eagle in Red Dead,
Hold on.
You can harvest its feathers.
Are you like me? Do you ever just fire up the Red Dead 2 just to ride around for a while?
Of course.
And just
It's like being in
I
nature.
do it so much.
Can
I don't
tell
even
you?
know
That's
that
why
I'm
I got to learn
playing
how to
the-
play golf.
I don't even know that I'm playing. I haven't even finished the game. I've had the game for years.
No, you just
I would
gotta
just
clop
rather
around.
ride around, have somebody
So
go,
you're on a
"Hey."
horse in the Old West. You're out in the.
And somebody
Clop
says,
around.
"Hey, can you help me move this?" You know,
I thought Red
you help
Dead
him?
2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Can
thought
you
Red
shoot
Dead
these
2 was the
handcuffs off
Star
him?
Wars
Yeah.
one where it's
I
about
just
all
did
the
that.
people who died to getting the thing.
No. It's
No, it's open.
Is that Rogue One?
It's Rogue Nation.
It's Westworld video game.
It's the best.
It's
You just,
I
choose
love
a
it
woman.
to death.
I do
Whoa.
too. I've
Oh, you're this close, by the way. You can buy because this is such a snooze, but it's my one hot tip.
Let's hear it.
Nobody wants 1080p projectors.
right.
Okay.
So you can buy a projector, a 1080p projector,
Right.
which, by the way, is fucking fantastic.
amazing.
It's amazing.
It's a movie theater
Better
in your
than
house.
anyone's
Yes.
ever seen.
Right.
So you are $200 and a wall away from playing Red Dead Redemption, like on
On
a 7,000-inch screen,
Yeah.
and being like, I live in 1889.
I find it so peaceful.
You need
Sometimes
to
I'll
get
just
a
go play
projector.
blackjack for a while.
I'm telling you, it's the game
I
for
love
men
that
in
you-
their
You're like,
40s.
I have a different life. I'm
what it
somebody
is.
else.
I don't
in
even
this
know
world.
that that's even too. I'm literally just riding around.
I text Dan. I'm like, hey, man, you want to hang out? He's like, nah, I'm homesteading.
That's
Oh,
fair.
you don't understand, guys. And then I'll come across like a
won't
TikTok,
answer you.
and somebody will go, "Did you know that this was here in this place in Red Dead?" And I'm like, "All right, I guess I'm gonna go solve
guess
this
I'm going to
crime."
Is that
or
the
like,
greatest thing ever?
You
That's like telling
understand.
me, like, hey, there's a murder podcast about someone in Malibu. I'm like, here I am for the next 6 hours.
the game is.
It's off the charts.
I love it,
I sometimes let my daughter watch me play. I don't do anything violent,
but you don't need to.
but I'll hunt, and I think it helped her understand where like meat comes from.
Right.
I believe that.
Because she's like, oh, because I'm skinning a deer.
Speaking of understanding where meat comes from,
Sorry.
according to Spanish newspaper El Confidencial.
Ooh.
Okay, so Bernardi, who had
It's,
been
LA, it's La Confidencial. It's LA Confidential.
LA Confidencial.
So stupid.
He's been with the club since 2010. This guy's been with the club for a long time. Now, to jeopardize all that, the two met at the club's training ground, Formello. In an interview with the radio station Radio 24, Bernabé explained that the implant allows him to control his erections and how long he lasts during sexual activity. He's now giving this interview to Radio 24,
Sure.
explaining that he has to ejaculate whenever I have some free time.
Where does the fascist part come in?
Why?
Yeah,
I
and
don't
what
know.
does that mean? He has to ejaculate whenever I have
I
some
don't.
free
He
time?
went on to say that it was a marvelous surgery and that his erection is natural.
Okay, buddy. We're just
But
here to talk about the
with his
falconing.
implant, I can press a button and it lets me perfectly control both the erection and the duration. This guy wants to control everything.
Press a button?
Nature. He wants to control his erections.
But
What?
there's no jizz button? There's no trigger?
I don't know.
No, he said he can do both.
No, it doesn't say he can control the jizz.
Can he switch it to Netflix?
He just says he
said-
has to.
Go
Sorry,
back to
I gotta,
home.
I got to change the input.
I got to change the whose password is this? Your mom's? If you're interested in seeing the
It's
offending
on a
image,
joystick. We're switching to paddles.
that's such an old. All
I
right, so-
liked it. I got
No,
it.
Let me
it-
first try to disabuse you of your curiosity, but if that doesn't work, here you go. Bernabé appears to have no regrets about posting the photos, even after it cost him his job.
I'd like
My
to commend all
conscience
of
is
us
fine.
for not saying anything about Bernabé, no matter how many times he says it.
Bernabé.
None of us have gone down this.
Bernabé.
I've thought
Yes.
of something.
I
every
have as
time.
well.
Bernabé.
Each time he said it.
What's his
Bernabé.
full name again?
Bernabé.
Burnaby?
Bernabé.
Bernabé.
Burnaby?
Bernabé.
Burnaby the Scrivener.
Bartleby?
I'm trying to do the Spanish. It's Bernabé.
I love that.
Bernabé. My conscience
Sounds like
is
something
fine.
that's off menu for the night.
right.
It's like when you roast your girlfriend, you burn a bag. Okay.
Peter.
Sweetheart, get over here. I'm going to burn a bag.
We have the Bernabe, which is prepared in a Béarnaise sauce.
Oh.
We light it
And
on
we
On a
get
fresh bed of
control.
Israeli couscous.
It's like a baked Alaska. If
Yeah.
Alaska was in
All right.
Beirut.
So I grew up. He says, for me, nudity is normal because I grew up in a naturist family with an open mind.
Okay.
I don't understand what my photo has to do with pornography. He went on to expand on his reasons for the surgery, which are best summarized
You
by.
mean he elongated on
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, it started as one. He rubbed it even. He said it started with the best summarized with "I love to fuck." Everyone loves sex. I don't drink, don't smoke,
What?
don't do drugs, but I like sex, like all men. And men always try to have better sexual capabilities. I'm a very active man, and I live with a partner, but I go out with other women. This is probably
wants
news
to
to
give
her.
this
He's
interview.
trying to lose the job. He's
My
really
partner knows about this because she understands that to me, sex is a necessity. She has a very open mind. I like to have sex 1 or 2 times a day. I would say once or twice, but that's me if I'm saying it that way.
one or two.
One or two
Lest
times a day.
Bernabe come off as quirky yet harmless sex enthusiast, you should know that he was previously suspended by Lazio in 2021 for chanting "Duce, Duce, leader, leader" in honor of the former Italian dictator Benito Mussolini with a group of fans after a victory over Inter Milan. He was also
Jack
caught
of all
on.
trades.
He was
He likes
also.
Mussolini. He likes Pussolini.
Mussolini.
And he
There's our
sprays
title.
his, he
for this
sprays his
episode.
Juicelini all over the place.
Oh my! I'm gonna Juicelini.
Let him press the button. Hey. So he also was caught on tape doing a fascist salute, which you can do now.
Yeah.
Right.
You can do that
That's
now.
invited.
all the time at the time of
Celebrated.
his suspension.
Celebrated.
At the time of the suspension, he did a fascist salute.
Okay.
Bernabe not
Sure, he
only
wasn't trying to like get an eagle out of the sky.
yeah, I don't know,
It's
maybe,
possible.
but went above and beyond, praising both Mussolini and former Spanish strongman Francisco Franco, saying he admires both of them and that he's proud of it. Bernabe eventually returned to the club. Return to the club. That's how much they
This is
needed a
after the
falconer.
fascist thing. After the fascism,
After
before
all of
the
it.
pornography.
After the pornography. They don't call the club Nazio for nothing. There you go. That's
What?
a good joke. I wrote that.
Oh,
Oh, that's a good one.
But
thought he was
the,
reading it.
I know,
but the
curveball over.
but
He
the
said it like it
Curved
was in
dick.
the
I said it like I read it, but I wrote.
I saw on Reddit that I said it.
And then I read. I dead red said dead
Red Dead
said
Redemption.
it.
I
Red
just
Dead.
ride around.
That was my Red Redemption.
Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
Mussolini.
Red Dead. It's a
Anyway.
spaghetti western.
It's
But the
downloadable
penis
content.
photos were a bridge too far.
Spaghetti Western.
I said it, and you gave him.
I
credit.
heard it. I
But it came
listened
from
to
me.
it when looking at him, so he said it.
Bernabe spoke of his time at Lazio, fondly saying to be part of Lazio and honor in every way. It made me feel more masculine. As for Mussolini, I admire him very much. Stop talking about Mussolini.
Yeah,
Stop talking.
stop talking.
Period.
Stop.
Yeah,
Just
stop.
stand there with your arm out. Let the bird fly around and go home.
It's
Yeah.
like you. It's like they always say: you take the good with the bad and the prosthetic penis with the dickhead. That was me too.
So if
All
you
right.
can have an erection whenever you want, and
Yeah.
you're summoning a falcon,
Yeah,
Whenever you want.
there's a perch.
that's right. There's always a perch.
Drop the trowel.
That's
All
why
right,
I
we'll
need
get
a
out of
huge
here on this. How
limb.
old is this goddamn Spaniard? How old is
How
this
old
guy?
is this Spaniard?
Yeah.
If you had to guess, you now
Fascist
know everything you need to
falconer.
know
He's
about
having
this guy.
sex 1 to 2 times a day.
1 to 2.
He
1
is-
to 2 times
he's-
today.
But he can't do it without the button. He wants to do it.
I got my finger
I'm going to say
on the button.
48.
48. Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like a dude that's done a lot of work. Not necessarily the right work.
No.
But he had a really horny therapist that
Yeah.
was like, we just like to fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like to fuck.
Is that
Don't
bad?
say no to your inner button.
Yes, I'm going to say 43.
Mm-hmm. Jay, what do you think?
56.
Okay. One of you is exactly right.
Shut up.
He didn't look at me at all, so I think it's me.
I think it's me. I'm staying.
I'll stay with myself.
I was looking at both of you when you said that, so you said it.
Okay.
How do you know? What do you think? Are you going to stay with what you are? Are you going to
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
of
staying.
course I
He's
stay.
All right.
confident.
Get your answers in, Townies. We'll take a break. We'll find out what Dan's got going on next.
Sure.
Dan will get us going. But this man, Juan Bernabe, is 56 years old.
Oh,
Let's
somebody's
go.
been on the show. Every single episode.
No, but you guys are
Every
right.
time
You
I'm
guys
done,
are right.
Pull it
Yeah,
down.
sometimes.
Turn that frown right
Upside down.
Put on a big thick flannel coat.
If you
Take
told-
a castle digger.
Moat.
Everybody knows that a goat has a scrot the size of China.
Chili's.
China.
By the way, if you told me that was the song to Red Dead Redemption, I'd be like, yeah,
Yeah, that
probably.
is.
Let's take a break. We come back. Daniel can give us a little taste of what we're going to hear in segment 3.
Oh, yeah. horrible speed camera photo.
Yay. I love it. I love it every time. Pete Holmes is with us. It's Dumb People Town. We got one more segment to go. Stay with us.
Stick around, make a sound. There's more Dumb People Town.
Guys, life is stressful. I'm talking to you men out there, and you have plenty to worry about without adding performance in the bedroom to that list. Hims provides access to treatments that can help you stay hard, last longer, giving you the boost of confidence so you can be ready whenever the mood strikes.
So Hims is changing men's healthcare by providing you with access to affordable sexual health treatments from the comfort of your own couch. They provide access to a range of doctor-trusted ED treatments like chewable hard mints and Viagra and Cialis and their generics, up to 95% cheaper. This is the way to go, guys. The process is 100% online, so there's no need for uncomfortable doctor visits. Just answer a series of questions on their site, and a medical provider will determine the right treatment option for you. If prescribed, your medication ships directly to you for free. No insurance is needed. And look, one low price covers everything from treatments to ongoing care with hundreds of thousands of trusted subscribers. Hims can find you the ED option that works for you.
So start your free online visit today at hims.com/DPT.
Yes.
That's HIMS.com/DPT for your personalized ED treatment options. hims.com/DPT. The products mentioned are chewable compound products which are not approved by or verified for safety or effectiveness by the FDA. Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription length.
Stick around, make a sound. There's more Dumb People Town.
Hey, gang, welcome back. Before we jump into story number 3, Daniel,
Yes.
What's
where can
happening?
people find you and see you and all that great stuff?
You can listen to my podcast that I do, the overnight radio podcast called The Midnight Air. That
So
drops every single Monday right here on All Things Comedy.
love
Just
it.
a little
So
general
wonderful.
discussion to help you drift off or stay awake, whatever you're doing. You can watch Rose Gold, my special. Check that out.
Did you go over 100K?
I haven't even looked.
Oh, dude,
I know. Maybe.
I'm going to do it.
And then, I want to thank all the townies and everybody who reached out to me to donate to taking food to firefighters. We're
Dude,
still
you're
doing
amazing
that,
like that.
Amazing.
as well as providing clothes with the help of Faraday to get items to people who have lost stuff, friends of ours
Yes.
that
Right,
have
we have
lost
friends
everything.
who have
So
lost.
thank you guys so much to everybody. That I'll never stop being grateful. And then you
You're
can
at
see me.
99K.
99K.
Oh, okay,
Come
great.
on.
Get
put
him over
up all the-
100,000.
And then you can
Come
see me
on.
live. Go to danielvankirk.com because I will be in Denver. I'll be at the Laughing Tap in Milwaukee.
Love
I'll
it.
be at Sports Drink in New Orleans.
Yeah,
I'll
cool.
be in Green Lake, Wisconsin at the Thrasher Opera House, a place everybody should be doing. It's such a great place to do
I'm
comedy.
ready. Let's go.
So go to danielvankirk.com, and I believe soon we'll be announcing my, it seems to be annual week of shows, Hub City Comedy Week at the Lincoln Lodge in Chicago.
Oh, that's
we'll be
fun.
doing that in July. So,
That's fun.
everything's at Daniel Van Kirk. Yeah, I can.
All right, let's
Ready.
get into
All
this.
right,
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Quick little story sent in by Carlene McDermott at
She
Carlene.
Love
Hilarious truth behind cheating husband's speed camera photo.
Oh,
So a
he's
guy
with
goes
his
through a
lady,
speed camera.
with his mistress
Yes.
and caught.
A husband has been told how his wife turned grizzly
Oh.
when he was sent a speed camera snap with a giant teddy bear in the passenger seat. The reason his wife's fury was that the local privacy laws meant officials had to blank out the teddy bear's image, leading her to believe her husband had been with another woman.
Yeah.
So if you drive through and there's someone else in the
Furry.
car, they block that out because
It's like, why is that woman
that's a
not wearing
privacy
any
issue.
pants, and why did she not shave her legs?
So he had a huge teddy bear. Well, they put a black box over it, so she thought, "Who the hell
Who is this
Oh,
person?
boy.
was riding around at this time with
Yep.
my husband?
Yep.
Must be another woman."
Yep.
Kind of
Well,
a leap
where's
there.
that
Some
teddy
trust
bear?
issues.
Well,
Where's
he's
that
a
teddy
dick for driving in the carpool
Well,
lane.
and he's
with a
also a
giant
dick
teddy
He
bear.
for
wasn't.
dry humping the bear.
He just went through a speed. He went through like a speed camera.
He went through a red
A
light.
speed camera.
Damn him.
Hapless kiosk attendant. Is that how you want to be?
I mean,
that
that's-
is the
That's kicking you when you're
summation of
down.
your life.
It's like, what am I?
Hapless kiosk attendant.
Yeah.
What am I doing with my life?
What's
here?
Jeffrey been up
What
to
is that?
these days?
What is that? My credit and Two Broke Girls.
Hapless.
Hapless kiosk
I
attendant.
get 2 lines.
You the hapless kiosk.
I can't
SAG
do
minimum.
I can't do anything right.
Yeah. Now listen, we don't have a second team for you, so you will be standing in
For
your-
yourself,
Yes,
yes.
for
For
your
yourself.
setup and for your.
And you
shop.
break for lunch after
Okay.
everyone else.
Yeah, it's a walking lunch for you. Hapless kiosk attendant. Industry humor. Mateen or Doggy
Martine or Doggy.
had bought the oversized teddy from a flea market.
Oh boy.
Stuffed animal
I
flea
mean,
market.
If you're
Is
getting,
that the name of my album?
If you're getting your stuffed animals from a flea market,
You might be cheating
You
on your own.
might
Hey,
be
Jake,
a
on your
hapless.
He bought it.
That's one of the things you don't want used.
No.
Mattress,
A
blankets.
giant teddy bear
Right.
with
You
the
like
furry
giant teddy bear?
community out there.
Tampon.
How much?
You don't
Has
like
it been sewn up anywhere?
Hapless Chiesa Mattina
Is there a video camera inside that's monitoring my every move?
nanny cam.
He bought a flea market in Turkey's largest city, Istanbul,
We've
where I'm
been
sure
there.
I'll end up someday for a
She
hair
and I,
procedure.
we've been to Istanbul. We went to the Grand Bazaar in Istanbul. And we watched a man light an antelope hide coat on fire.
Tried to sell us an antelope coat.
And we're like, nah, we're
not
good.
interested. It's
He-
green,
he
not my
then
style.
Lit it on fire.
And he's like, let me light this on fire. And how about now? And I was like,
When are you gonna need?
No.
No.
Wait, was it unhurt? By
yeah,
the
yeah,
flame?
no, that was his thing. You can catch on fire in this thing and it stays
And we're like,
green and nice.
how is that
and-
a selling point?
I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah.
Are you?
How
You
long-
guys look like you're around a lot of flame.
So it was.
See what I'm
It was.
see what I'm dealing with here.
It was.
He goes to
insane.
the flea market. He buys himself in Istanbul. He buys himself a big old teddy bear.
Sure.
He sat the soft toy on the passenger seat of his car and set off for home. On the way back, speed camera caught him doing how much in an 80-kilometer zone?
69.
Love it. Nice.
Whoa, dude.
Sir, you got to speed it up. We're still giving you a ticket.
Sir, get your head out of the crotch of the teddy bear.
Quick little guess. Shoot it. Ryan. Shoot it,
120. 120.
140.
96 in an 80.
Okay, it's not bad.
A speeding
Kilometers.
Fine, speeding fine later arrived at his home, and it was his wife, Nazan, who opened the envelope only to find a photo showing her husband behind the wheel of a blacked-out passenger
How great would
seat.
it be if the photo beat him home?
Assuming,
That's fast.
assuming that her man had
The
been
internet.
seeing another woman, this is why you go to couples therapy. That's
Also,
a
yeah,
jump.
If that is a let me bust him.
She flew into a jealous rage. Here he is
Yeah.
with
Is
the bear.
Is it for her?
What?
Who's
Is
it for?
For her?
Never
Is it
said.
for her?
Is that
That's
who's it
never
for?
said.
Is
Who's
it
it
for
for?
Elise?
Who's it for? Who's it for? Mateen was apparently unable to convince his fuming wife that the passenger was actually just an oversized bear. Because I exceeded the speed limit, cameras took a photo of the car, sent it home with the ticket.
Yep.
They mistook the teddy bear for me as a human, and so they censored it. When my wife opened the ticket and saw the photo, I was put in a tough situation.
Yeah.
Where's
This is
the
her.
bear now?
This is her, Nazan.
Oh, we got
Oh,
it. We
yeah.
still have the bear.
She
Yeah,
looks
with the bear.
like trouble. She
Looks
looks
like
like
she has a good sense of humor about
she
this.
looks,
She looks
she looks like you
chill.
never have to
Super
explain a joke.
We'll bring
to
it
her.
home. She went into a fit of jealousy. You guys have other issues if this is the fight.
Jealousy fit.
I showed her the teddy bear, but she didn't believe me. She hasn't talked to me for a while. I don't know what to do. Luckily, despite
Now you cheat on her.
the yeah, we were on a break.
All
Luckily,
the fallout, none of the fun.
By the way, from now on, you can have a woman riding just in the front passenger car. That's
big old
teddy bear.
Yeah, this.
You've established the teddy bear. It's like if we want to keep going about, we've established the
Yes.
wide shot. Now
Yes.
let's go in for singles.
Luckily, despite a stint in the doghouse,
Literally, let's go for singles.
the couple were able to patch things up, and Dazan forgave her husband in time for the arrival of the holy month of Ramadan, which is, amongst other things, a time of forgiveness and
Yes.
mercy for
And
Muslims
no
worldwide.
meat.
And no teddy bear meat.
Mateen believes, had Ramadan
By the
not
way,
arrived,
That could be a children's show.
what?
Mateen believes. It's just
For 100%.
he believes.
Or a CBS
Mateen
procedural.
believes.
Mateen believes that had Ramadan not arrived, his relationship would have gone from bad to worse. It is not known if the couple kept the bear.
It's already worse, in my opinion.
Yeah. She
This
showed
woman
her
is
true
like
colors.
straight up.
She showed you who she is.
I just couldn't imagine. Someone gives me a huge oversized bear for anything.
This is
in
like
my
the
life,
movie
I'd be
Force
like,
Majeure.
Yeah, I don't want that big bear.
No.
No.
It sounds like you're gonna get real bad.
Even the
news.
people at theme parks, I'm like, you get to carry that all day?
Yeah. It's an
Ju-
issue.
Put a camera
Here's a
on the
chore.
people at the flea market after you got the bear. They're all like high-fiving each other.
I was
like,
at
we
a
got
theme
rid
park
of it.
once with,
So happy.
with
We got
Jeff
rid of
Tate.
it.
Jeff Tate won a huge bear like this.
It's a
And
prison
And I go,
sentence.
we're not doing this all day. So
Nope.
for the next 30 minutes, we're going out to that car and putting this bear in that
That's
car.
right.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk. We got to talk to them about whether or not we can get right back in.
Yeah, you have to orchestrate it all.
Yes.
This bear is a burden.
It's a bear.
It's a bear.
Yeah,
It's a
your
bear.
Your bear or
A
burden.
real
It's
bear.
a bear
Your
with it.
beast or burden.
All right.
There we go.
All right, story number 3. Pete Holmes.
Pete
Please
Holmes.
go see him
Always a
live.
treat.
Oh.
Always a
Oh.
goddamn treat. I love you
Oh.
so much,
I know.
man.
Don't you want to just stay in this for a comedy hammock? we
Oh,
put you in
my
there. I
God,
know.
comedy
Steve does.
hammock.
Steve doesn't want to leave.
Lemonade with an easy reach.
Steve Holmes
Yeah,
doesn't want to leave. God damn it.
SteveHelms.net.
PeteHolmes.com.
Yeah.
Look for him, find him, follow him. We love him. We love you guys. And we gotta go.
Stick around, make a sound. There's more Dumb People Town.